Good morning, good people. Happy Monday, and welcome to another edition of the PETx podcast. My name is Wayne, and this is my lovely co-host TeLisa. Good morning. Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Lita is out today being a super mom, so it is just her and I, just talking about what we do in the pet industry and life as we know it before 2026. Because woo,
It's
it
coming.
has it's coming. It snuck up on us. Okay, like we were just talking about, we're just gonna dive right into it, right? Um, re-ask your question.
Do you have plans for your birthday?
No, no, okay, I do not. So my birthday is at the end of December. No, I do not have plans for my birthday. I believe that like one, I'm okay with not doing nothing. Talisa believes that I want to do something.
I
Now,
do.
if if my friends
Wayne's
decide that
love
they want to
language is
plan,
words of affirmation.
that's
Okay.
that's
There
it.
is
So
there is
just tell,
no way he is just okay with a text message saying happy birthday though.
call me, send me a voice note. Say, "Happy birthday, King. You have done an amazing thing this year. Okay, you have built great businesses. I'm so proud of you. Keep going. I can't wait to see what 2026 has in store." That
That
is
sounds like
cute.
a wifely duty.
While I wake up and I go to the gym, and that's a great start of the day. I'm gonna start going to get coffee right after the gym. That's gonna be my immediate morning routine. Gym, coffee, come back home, shower, get ready for the day. And honestly, I'm okay with just chilling. You know, it's when people, how old am I turning? 34? When people, start spending thousands of dollars to entertain people, I would be like, for what? Like, I'll do that maybe on my 40th or 50th.
Who is asking for a party? I just asked you if you had plans for your birthday.
But you gotta do the photo shoot, you gotta do the party, the venue, people just be going above and beyond. And I get it. Celebrate your
Who's
birthday.
doing
Celebrate
all of
your birthday.
that for their
People,
birthdays?
people out here doing that, you know. I I don't know. People. Um,
I just feel like regular people shouldn't be doing that kind of stuff because who are you?
I'm a God-given gift to this world, okay?
Who are
All right.
you? Why do we want to see a professional photo shoot of you for your birthday?
Why not? Celebrate me.
I
Cool.
digress.
Bam.
Just
I
in
don't know
case
though.
1,000 people watch this video and decide to repost this one part, I digress.
No, but I mean, answer the question. Like what is the personal fixation on having a photo shoot for your birthday? Like I get a professional photo shoot, sure, headshots for your business, but that's the world that I live in, right? So me getting
I don't
up
live in that world
and
either.
but it's
The
now
fuck is
people
a
want
headshot?
headshots and stuff like PR and whatnot. Like they want headshots and all of that. So I'm like, all right,
I don't
cool, we
work
can
with
do
them kind of people.
that. Yet, because once you get your organizations up and going, I'm gonna see you more on LinkedIn. I'm gonna see you at these networking events. I'm gonna see you traveling to these different shows, presenting your idea and your company in front of different
No, you're
humane
gonna see the person
societies
I
and all of that
hire
stuff. No, 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 no. I'm
doing
gonna
that stuff.
see you,
I'm gonna be
T
in my
Lisa.
bed checking
Okay,
emails.
Lisa. No, you're gonna give a good year's worth of footwork, and then you're gonna hire somebody to do the thing because you are the face of your brand. And people are gonna be like, oh my gosh, she has such a big heart. Like, yeah, okay, yeah, she's out here saving all the puppies, okay, doing great things for the community. Yeah, I
Yeah,
challenge. Yeah,
I'm not gonna go back and forth with you about this.
I challenge you. 2026 is the year to start building it up. I say go ahead and
Okay.
go ahead and get the nonprofit name. Go ahead and do it, apply for it, start working on your 501. And now all you have to do is because you can get the land, you just have to promote it and get other people to pay for it. That's it. I believe in you. I believe in you. Stop doing what you feel like you need to do and start working on what you want.
I was talking about that yesterday because the kid is in a Christmas play every year,
Yeah,
and the director slash writer slash choreographer, he just really seems like he enjoys life and just does the things he wants to do and hopes and prays it works out.
yeah,
Like, and I was like, man, I want to be like that one day. I mean, granted, he's older than us. So I don't know how long he's been moving in life this way, but
yeah,
now it just comes off as if like he's happy
yeah,
with every aspect of his life. And I'm just like, I'm trying to be there one day. Just do the things you want to do and just
yeah.
pray that you're successful in the process
I
because
think that comes with a certain level of delusion, you know?
possibly, because I mean, to think that you're gonna be successful in theater is definitely delusional. Because there are so many people out here that want to sing and dance and write and choreograph and and act,
No, for real. I think,
especially when you coming up in New York.
yeah. And it's hard. And people are like, it's for real. And if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. If you can make it in Atlanta, you can make it anywhere. Because everybody out here is doing something, right?
I don't feel like
Everybody
I
has a
made it.
side hustle. Um, but I will say, just that level of delusion will help you like bring peace to your life, honestly, because like, look, can't I if it doesn't serve me, then I gotta let it go. No matter like now I gotta deal with, what comes with that. But if it doesn't serve me immediately, then I have to let it go. If it stresses me out and I can't really like not really I don't want to use the word control, but dictate the outcome basically on how to figure out how to navigate through whatever obstacle it is, then I just gotta look. I have I have a vision and I have a goal and I have a mission for what I want my life to look like. And if I feel like what I'm going through or this situation doesn't help out in that sense, then I have to be like, look, I have to gotta ask that question. Like, hey, is this something that you want to keep going through? Is this something that you just, and as an entrepreneur, we already have the mindset that, look, it has to work. Like, I rely on this 100%. So, like, it has to work or it has to work, So I got to be delusional because
That's kind of where I'm at with it right now
get
because,
there.
like I told you a couple of days ago, like I literally considered getting a job because there are some extra things that I want to do. It's not that the business not covering, regular life it is, but there are some extra things I want to do, and I don't want to necessarily have to groom more dogs to do it. And I was looking at the availability, and I was like, I ain't even got it, bruh.
Right.
I can't
Which
get y'all weekends.
which is not a bad problem. Like it's actually a really good problem to have that you don't have availability, right? So in thinking of solutions is like, all right, how do we move to online sales?
I'm not interested in resale.
I know, but I feel like that's one of the missing links. There could be other things, but I feel like that's one of the missing links, right? Because it's like, look, you get into e-commerce and you get into online sales, and now you don't have to do any of the footwork. You just got to promote it. You just got to
Yeah.
add stuff to your store
I don't
and
want
just
to do that
promote.
either.
But it's money.
I don't want to market.
Get on,
I want to get
get
in
on
retail.
TikTok, get on TikTok and be like, look, y'all, you'll see this pen. It's a great pen. Right with this pen. Buy it. Orange cart below. Get it. That's it.
But you know, I'll post it like that. I'll post
Huh?
it like that.
I know you will. And you'll go like this. Waterproofer for your sneakers. You walking through the water, whatever, piss, whatever, I don't care. But get this for your shoes because you need it. You need it. That's it. 15 seconds right there. You want to clean your whiteboard? Whiteboard care. Why do I have all this random stuff on my desk? What
That
whiteboard care?
is, yeah.
Get it.
Why? Now I'm curious as to how big the desk is because what is happening?
Your dog's slowing down? Get it some glucosamine. Add this onto his food, okay? Joint supplements for your dog. Actually, I need to give that to Phoenix.
I was gonna say, do you give it to Phoenix for real, for real?
Yeah, but I stopped for a while, but I need to start back doing it again. My girl's getting old. She's 13. 13.
She got
I had
more
to get,
names behind her than she got in front of her.
sadly, I
Speaking
got I
of,
did blood work and stuff on her, and her blood work is cool. She just has like this cough. So now she's on steroids to try to see what's going on, but doc said it's just bronchitis. I'm like, "Meh,
right.
girl, you know,
And I
like
had
this.
I'm laughing, but it's not funny. I groomed a senior Pomeranian like two, no, on Friday. And she seized up on my table.
Mm.
And you know, I let the pet parent know or whatever. And then I was like, I don't really know like how much more time she has because like she didn't recover from the seizure well. And the next day they called me and said they had her put down. I was like, damn, homie. She was old as hell.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, like I would have been done it, but
Yeah. Okay.
I was like, damn, y'all took it to the
There-
vet. What the vet say? That made y'all go ahead and pull that trigger.
So we ready. I think you know what it sounds like
But she
is
had
that
already lost like so much weight and
it was confirmation. Like you were being a realist with them, and it was confirmation because they were probably just going back and forth and was just like, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it. Because a lot of pet parents will do that, but then we have to have that conversation with them. Is like, look, you're hurting them more than you're helping them. Like, I get it that this is your baby, but it comes to a point of quality of life. Like that quality of life conversation is tough. And a lot of people, they don't want to hear it. But when you have people that respect you, then it's like, you know, like, I'm
not only
sorry.
that, but you also don't want to wake up to rigor.
Yeah, true.
That's my
At
biggest
least,
thing. Like,
yeah, you controlled it. Like it was controlled. Like, like she didn't have to go in and being painful. She just went to sleep. Like it was cool. I don't know. I say that, and then
right.
Phoenix would be
And you haven't seen your
Phoenix.
dog that's
Yeah,
gone.
Phoenix would be
She
done
gonna die
had
in her sleep.
all her teeth falling out. She walking around
Her
peeing
teeth are falling
everywhere.
out.
No, no, no. I'm just saying. Like
I was
I,
gonna say,
yeah,
oh my God, I
she
can't handle it.
she like 18 years old. Her teeth falling out. Like
I
one
was about to
ear
say,
is
I got to come
droopy.
see my
She
girl.
chronic ear infections, chronic UTIs, like she peeing everywhere. One foot don't work no more. Her tail is crooked. Like she lost all this weight. She don't want to eat. I gotta spoon feed her. All like at that
Not
point,
spoon
because
feed is wild.
I've literally had her since the day she was born. Like my roommate had her mom, so I was there when she was born and everything. It was a feather.
You got something floating around in your room.
Oh,
I
was
can
it
see
an
it in the
angel?
camera.
I'm gonna say it was an angel.
Amen.
Um, but yeah, my roommate had her mom, so I was there when she was born, and then it was just like, that's my baby, that's my baby. So it's like, man, you slowing down for real. Like, what are you doing? Like, what?
Yeah.
You looking at me like, daddy, daddy.
Ronnie I had when I was coming up, his name was Ty. And yes, I do realize that the names rhyme, and that was very unintentional. But he like was
I
perfect.
am blind.
He was absolute perfection. Like that was my
Uh,
baby. And yeah, once he started slowing down and he started getting hurt and stuff, because we used to just let him out into the woods and he would just come back whenever he come back.
uh-huh.
But like the time in between him coming back was getting longer and longer. So yeah, we had to go on, let that old man go.
You ain't let him just go out there and just kind of.
Never come back. Oh, I would have been tore up. I'd have been out in that woods looking for my dog. I was I was what, 18 when he got put down. Oh yeah, I'd have been in them woods looking for him.
Uh-huh.
Nah, 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 nah. And he let
Um,
the homie go out like that.
no, I feel that. I feel that 100%. Um, all right. What's one goal for next year? I already
Um,
told you what your goal. No, I don't even need to hear it. I already told you what your one goal for next year is.
well,
I gave you like
yeah,
two.
but I wanna rebuild the trailer.
Okay.
I wanna replace the floor, the walls, the tub. I wanna replace the whole interior of the trailer. Because I was thinking about replacing it, but then social media being what social media is, the algorithm showed me this guy replacing the floor in his trailer, and I was like, oh, you
Hmm.
can do that. So at some point, I'm gonna take some days off, and me and my dad gonna attempt. And if
Okay.
it don't work out, I'm gonna
What?
be out of business because I ain't got no
'Cause-
floor to groom on.
Yeah. I was gonna ask, but even with what if like you trade the trailer in for somebody that like makes trailers and use that trailer as like a down payment to your new trailer, but then you would be stuck into a trailer note.
Right.
So well,
Um,
never mind. But I get
I
it.
mean, and it's not necessarily not wanting to take on another bill. It's just I I have some stuff like I'm almost done paying off right now, and I'd like to get that off my plate before I put something else on it.
Gotcha. Well, that makes
So
sense.
I'm not against getting a new trailer. I am 100% though against getting a van because the amount of money that they asking for is, I mean, I guess it's reasonable for a business, but it's astronomical. And it may be just because there's been like a influx of mobile groomers. Um, because everybody wants to work for themselves in this industry, which is fine, but it's hard to scale like that.
Yeah.
Which is part of my issue. No, it's not. That's not part of my issue because I haven't tried to hire anybody seriously. Um, but yeah, I would like to rebuild the interior of my trailer, to get some more time out of it.
You have a number,
And
a budget on that?
no, I don't have
Okay.
a budget on anything. I just be doing stuff and pray that
Okay,
I
so
got enough money to do
you got 30
things.
days. You got 30 days to come up with a budget.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen
Wow.
because I got a lot going on in these next 30 days, maybe 30 days from January 1. But
Mhm.
I'm, when I tell you I'm not putting anything else on my plate until I get some things off my plate, I mean that. So I'm not even,
Not start the project, but like if you have a few minutes to just
I don't
look
even want
at
to think about the price.
the Home Depot app. You just look at the Home Depot app. I'm surprised, first of all, you don't have a credit card with Home Depot, or Dad doesn't have a credit card with
Dad
Home,
has one with Lowe's.
or well, yeah. But just get on the app and just start adding the stuff that you feel like you'll need on there. So then that way you just know. I'm giving you 30 days to go on an app and just add stuff to a cart. Yeah. So then it should take you no more than 72 hours to get it done.
Because, okay, so here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Like, and I've thought about this in advance. I have to, the plan is to steadily buy supplies, right? But in order to buy supplies, I got to go back and watch the video and see what he needed to do it in the video because I have no idea what I need. I have to do the measurements, you know. Um, he said he bought like $150 in lumber, which wasn't bad. But it took him 3 days just to get the floor off the floor. So I'm hoping like we can just learn from his mistakes and just one and done that thing.
Yeah. Because I
Um,
figure the first day is demo, second day is laying everything down, third day is really just like testing everything out.
no, the third day is making sure everything that it needed to be glued is dry.
Yeah. Curing, all of that for sure. Right. And drive it around to make sure because the last thing you want to do is start moving.
Hello.
The truck moves, the trailer doesn't.
Hello. But I also want to get like a proper tub
Yeah.
put in there, which will open up some more space because a proper tub takes up less space. So, there are things I would like to do. Then we would have to take down the laminate, I think it's called, and replace it. It's just so much, and I don't want to look at how much stuff costs right now. I just don't want to look at how much stuff costs right now. Um, but fine. I'll at least make a list of the things I want to do or replace.
Thanks. Now that I have a car, I can help you. So if it's on a Sunday, then I can come for in the morning for a few hours or Monday
You know what
afternoon.
I'm talking about? Y'all hear how he already backpedaling? It
I said
was,
or Monday afternoon.
if you need me to come, I'll come, but only for a couple hours in the morning on a Sunday, or maybe Monday in the afternoon.
Well, all right.
Now it's gonna
So
be like, you know what? I'm really not even available. Let me stop lying.
no, I would be available. I would be. You just give me enough heads up. I will be available to come by. I just go see the kids in the afternoon on Sundays.
Well, what we're not gonna do is prioritize anything over the children.
No, no,
I'm
no.
not
It's not. No, I'm not. No, it's not
that type of
prioritizing them.
parent or friend.
No, and I know, and I appreciate it. It's not prioritizing them. It's managing my time. So if I can come first thing in the morning and give you a good 5, 6 hours, feel like we would get a lot of work done.
It's cold out here, Wayne. You sure you want to come early in the morning?
Yep. Yep. Because I'm already be up. I get up. I'm at the gym by 7 on Sundays. So I already be up.
I need to get back in the gym. I got a vacation in March.
Get to it.
Yeah. We
See,
think I got 40 more pounds a month.
you're my business accountability partner, and I'm your personal life accountability partner.
That's if I actually did anything you gave me advice on. That's the only way that works.
Right. So I still try to be accountable. I still try to keep you accountable, but you don't listen. You don't listen, okay? You
That
just
would
don't
only work
listen.
if I actually moved in the direction. But yeah, I got a vacation coming up in March
Yeah.
I mean it's too late for the Bahamas because that's in 2 weeks. But um
You still do a good colon cleanse.
Adults only vacation in March. I need to be right for. You think I can
Yeah,
lose 40 pounds by March? 40 pounds. Tic
I
Tacs and
believe you.
water.
Yeah.
Tic Tacs and water.
No,
Tacs
you
and
got
water.
to meal prep and be consistent with your cardio and working out. Okay.
Tic Tacs
That's
and
it.
water is meal prep.
It's not. That is starvation.
One
Okay.
Tic Tac 3 times a day.
That is
And a gallon of
starvation.
water.
You are not going to have any energy to work out and do anything. Okay.
Okay, and B12.
First. So I need to make sure that you in the gym by at least 5:30, 6 o'clock.
Um, that'll be easier to do this month because Kenzie only has 3 homeschool days. But once we get back to January, it's gonna have to be that early. It's gonna have to be like 5. If I ain't
Okay.
in the gym at 5, I ain't I ain't going. But the problem with that is nigga gotta get up at 4, 4:30. That's the
Do.
issue.
That
With
means you got to be in the bed by 10, 10:30, 11 latest.
I be in the bed, but do I be sleep?
You got to go to sleep. You got to get enough rest. Now, granted, if you're
And I want to get back
mind,
to
it's
reading.
mind over matter, huh?
I want to get back to reading. I found this book that I thought I was interested in reading. I read the first 2 pages and was like, hell no.
Maybe it's a slow start.
I was like, this guy is going to like this. What's the next book I want to read?
Just push through the first 15 pages.
Mm. Mm. Okay. TBD.
Okay. Okay. Challenging. Okay. Let me see. Next year.
Oh
I do
yeah. A goal for you. Big goal.
I want to get another grooming van for next
Working on
year.
that. Are you working on that now?
I am. I got approved for a car. So because I got a new car, that was the biggest thing. Like the credit was cool, the money, the income was cool, but they didn't see that I was making enough like payments on something to
Mm-hmm.
be like high. Well, so it made me high risk or whatever. So they wanted to see that I was actually like paying debt with something, and I try to stay as debt free as possible. But so
Yeah, it's crazy, right? They want you to be in debt to prove that you can make
pay off debt.
payments, but the fact that I don't have no debt should prove that I'm paid what I'm supposed to pay.
You would think like I paid my credit cards
Welcome to
off, like,
capitalism in
but like
America.
that is so crazy to me. The concept was so crazy to me. I spoke to the owner of the they make the vans and stuff like that. And he introduced me to the financing people. And the reason why was because I don't have any debt that I'm paying off. And I'm like, what in what world? Like I make the money. You see that I make the money. I send you all of the information. I make the money, but because I'm not in debt, you're like, ah. Eh.
Yep.
So whatever. So I texted him the other day and I told him I got a car and he was like, okay, make consistent payments for 4 to 6 months and then reapply. I was like, whatever. So now I gotta, yeah. So with that, that would be something that I would be doing. Um, I was thinking about not opening up another grooming salon,
I'm about to
um,
end this
but
call on you right now.
not a grooming salon, but like maybe a pet store would be cool. I do want to get into
What's
treats.
what's the retail doing at Happy Hearts right now?
Well, that's because we're not known for just retail. Like it's cool. I need to buy more stuff. So we upsell very well. But I do need to buy more stuff. Um, but if it's like specifically a pet store, because we get a lot of people that ask about food, that ask about supplies, that ask about brushes and combs and all of this stuff. Um, so I feel like it would be cool. And then it'll be like double as like a self-wash. So it would be next to, I saw some really cool concepts and videos on TikTok. Um, and I had people, which reminds me, I need to email her back today. People be emailing me about like, do I want to expand Happy Hearts? I was thinking about it, but it was already hard enough trying to do that with just grooming. So imagine actually opening up another location doing something else. It might be like one table in there, but mostly like um, self-wash and retail. But that's if I decide to go that way. I'm just thinking, I'm just like, look, I need to do something. Because again, I have goals, I have dreams, I have aspirations, I have a mission, right? So I need to make sure that the moves from here on out,
I just want
literally from
everybody to
here on
know
out, is
that
intentional.
chirping is coming from Wayne's house, not mine.
No,
That
it's
is all.
coming from TeLisa's. Lisa hasn't changed her thing. So, I was watching another
Thank
video
you.
where it was like, we have to get out of survival mode. Like we have to get out of this mindset of I'm just working in my business and I'm just doing what I have to do for my business and all of this stuff. I'm like, yeah, like some people, it's easier said than done, but we got to get out of the survival mode and really just like really tap into where we want to go and things what we want to do in life. And I feel like
But
that's,
also,
you enjoy the journey, but like that's where the happiness is because like you're doing what you truly and you see the things that you've built work for itself and do what it needs to do.
but the problem is, honestly, people make it so hard for small businesses to scale. Because even, the Small Business Association make you jump through 800,000 hoops. They want you to be in business for so long because they're not giving you no startup money to start a new business.
Nope.
They're only going to give you money to help you scale your current business, and it has to hit so many check boxes in order for them to even consider you, let alone actually give you the grant money. Getting grants and getting loans as a small business is one of the most excruciatingly painful, frustrating processes.
Yeah.
And then to be doing it as a Black person when we all know damn well that don't no bank want to give us no loans.
Not at
So
all.
like,
Not at all. Which is crazy because again, like I've gone through banks and be like, hey, can I have some money? They'd be like, no. Like big
flat
no.
out.
And I'm like, for what? Like, again, I am putting all of this money into your bank. You see that I am making daily deposits into this bank. I am making way more money than I have ever made. So, well, my business, let me clarify that. My business is making more money because I have a personal goal to outdo the last year. So each year, I'm going to outdo the last year. So I'm going to make more money than last year. But you see how much money I put into this. And it's just like, I still can't qualify for nothing. Like, you're not going to help me qualify for nothing.
Not
You're
a
not going
credit
to help.
card,
You're not
not
going to offer
a
me anything.
not a
Like,
loan, not even $500.
just something like, hey, great job. Thanks for being with us for 20 years. Here's $100. Like something. But it's just, yeah, no, yeah. So I think we were talking about it the other day, right? Just going to like the smaller business or smaller banks and
We
really
were
like developing a relationship with the smaller banks because everybody wants to get a big commercial bank account, right? But
mm,
when you go to the
but
smaller
that's
banks and
because
you actually develop a relationship with them,
right, but that's also because of accessibility.
oh yeah,
Because you get charged for using ATMs when you go to the smaller banks. It's like $3 per transaction, whether you well, you can't deposit into an ATM that don't belong to your bank. But like withdrawing money, you get charged for using the ATMs. So of course you want to get a bank where you can easily find a branch.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that was a lot of the thing for me because I didn't necessarily have to bank where I do my personal banking for my business banking, but the accessibility was there. There's a branch literally in walking distance from my house, so I can deposit the cash conveniently.
Yeah.
But, you know, sometimes convenience ain't always the answer.
No, I definitely recommend like, that diversifying your accounts. So you can have your larger commercial bank, you know, but definitely have access to credit unions and a small community bank too. So, you have your commercial, you have your credit union, you have your community bank. Um, just because it's like, look, I can move money, but I really want the community bank to see all of this money come in because they're the ones that are getting the SBA funding and they will actually hold your hand to help you get through all of the applications and all of this stuff. And when you need stuff for your business, they help you out. Your credit unions are going to help you build your credit. They're going to help you qualify for different things. It might be easier depending on how much money you flow through this account. In your commercial bank, they may have like different rewards and stuff like that, depending on how much money comes through it. But you have the accessibility wherever you travel to have access to that bank because the other two are more than likely state-owned banks rather than your commercial bank that's everywhere.
Right. And
But
then
Jesus, they make it so hard to grow your business
And then
if you
there's
don't have
the
a,
whole, getting a personal loan is hard as an entrepreneur if you don't have um proof of income. And
yeah.
then you get proof of income, and now they're like, oh, well, you don't do direct deposit. And I'm just like, well, what the hell does direct deposit have to do with anything if I'm still depositing these checks every 2 weeks? What does direct deposit have to do with anything? So yeah. I'm leaving ADP because I can't get direct deposit through them.
Mm.
I'm leaving all services that I can't benefit from.
Yeah. And that's our intentional moves. That's our intentional moves because, yeah, why do I have all these bank accounts that aren't, where are my rewards? Where are my rewards? Where is just something that just says, hey, you're doing a good job. We're like, hey, I see how much money you make. You qualify for this. Like, because Clover will definitely reach out to you and be like, bro, you put so much money into this, like you qualify for this amount. Do you
Yeah,
want it?
Mogo does that too.
Right. And I'm just like, why can't the banks do that? Because Chase definitely sees, you see this. You don't even send me, you send me mail for my newer businesses as opposed to my longer standing business that the money is actually coming through. And even if I do apply for those business credit cards and business accounts and stuff like that for the newer businesses, there's not a chance. I mean, it's not an outstanding chance. Like when I get on Credit Karma and Credit Karma says you have an outstanding chance of approval, cool.
They lying. With who?
But
They
Chase,
lying.
Chase is like, yeah, apply for it. Ah, gotcha.
Right.
Ah, messed up the
Dang.
credit.
Right.
Yeah.
Now I got this inquiry for something I knew you wasn't gonna give me for
So it
whatever
just
the
makes
reason.
Right, it just makes it difficult. But I know I can get on Credit Karma and I have at least 5 or 6 outstanding approval rates, but it comes with higher interest. It comes with banks that people
I don't
don't even
believe
know about.
nothing Credit Karma be talking about.
That's how
Just
I get. I mean, that's how I got my credit cards now.
just
I
just
believe,
let me just let me look at my credit. report and for free. I just I'm sure they have their benefits.
Yeah.
I'm just
Even
like,
I would look into Experian rather than Credit Karma for your numbers because they
I
would
do.
trip you too.
Every year I request all three.
Yeah, they
I
would
need to
trip.
see what's going on.
Um, but
Got
yeah,
it.
I am. So that's my goal for next year. Next year, we got some good things
A van
brewing,
or a retail shop.
or both. Because why not?
But we seen her talking about how niggas ain't giving us money for shit. And you talking about you gonna do both.
I'm gonna get
With
it
what
stuff
money again, I asked.
because one, my God don't play about me. Okay. Two,
Amen.
I'm paying for it with other people's money. Okay. Three,
Did you gotta pay back?
um, huh?
Did you gotta pay back?
And be that as it may, I might have to pay back, but guess what? I'm going to be making a lot more. That little expense is not going to really affect me because the business that I've been building for the last 10 years is going to be even more successful next year than it was this year.
Only
And
if
so
your
now
prices
it's going
reflect
to
what
give,
you actually spending.
which it will be because, yeah, that's something.
$214.
$214. That's our goal for this month. So within the next that's why I haven't gone up in November because this month we're going to really hammer out a good budget and our numbers and start charging a lot better because yeah, we've been nice. And like granted, it's like we're answering the call of figuring out solutions for the clients. Um, However, we do have to get into the mode of these people got to respect our time and our expertise and what we bring to the table. So that's why, like, I recommend and I encourage like going to get certifications and getting continued education and putting up your certificates and stuff like that, or letting everybody know like, hey, we do this or we've done this or this, because they don't see it. What people don't see dog grooming as most people don't see dog grooming as a luxury. They just think it's just a haircut and go. But we're getting into the more not holistic, but wholesome care to where we're educating our clients. So that comes with expenses because I have to teach my people. So that's our goal for this month is to budget. So our goal for this month is to budget and have a game plan coming in January and reflecting on all of the things that did not work this year, or things that we could have improved on. I'm going to send out another round of feedback texts with our clients. Um, Send out another round of feedback texts and link that to, I think it's on Jot form or Jot something. Yeah, Jot form. But that way we can figure out how to do better for next year, and go from there. Go from there and continue to give people what they're looking for, what they need. So, and then next year we have our goals. And of course, the number one goal is to make more than what we made this year.
Yeah, I haven't even checked. I hope so. I've been just kind of coasting this year. I ain't even gonna lie.
That's all right.
Just
That's all
been.
right. It's been paying the bills and you've been able to do everything. And like you said, you look at your schedule and it's booked out and you're just like, I mean, that's a blessing in itself.
Yeah. Definitely is. Definitely is. But I have been preparing myself for 2026.
Mhm.
I kind of started doing that on Thanksgiving in the morning. I woke up. I just kind of, would I use the word motivated? I guess. Um, Scratch some things off the list. I'm gonna go buy a whiteboard because I put stuff in my phone and I make notifications, but it's so easy to dismiss a notification on your phone.
Mhm.
I just need
You
to
got to
wake,
look at it.
yeah, I just need to wake up and see it on the wall and be like, this stuff need to get done immediately, expeditiously, in fact. Um,
I'm gonna come over your house and you're gonna have little notepads everywhere, little sticky notes.
so that's the plan. I'm gonna get me. I need to go do it today because what else am I doing? I really just want to lay around the house and do some admin things, but I could go get some outside the house things done as well.
Get some fresh air.
I've been getting fresh air. I've been getting fresh air. Cause outside of
And
Thanksgiving, I worked 12 days straight.
well, it's not really. I mean, you need some time to recharge.
Exactly. That's why I say I've been getting fresh air. I've been working
But
outside.
but that's not no. Like
In the fresh
sit
air.
sit down at a park with a notebook and just jot it all down.
Mm.
Like or sit outside
But
and
you know
just
I
not
got
jot it
notebooks.
all down.
I got
Huh?
notebooks for this.
I know, but you gotta get it out because it's there. Something is there, and we work all the time and we work constantly because it's like we have to for sure. However, it's like we do need those times where we just kind of sit down and recharge and kind of just refresh our batteries to the point where it's like, okay, I've just been going. What has worked? What do I need to improve on? What are some things that I can implement? How can I be better at this? XYZ. So that's why I'm like, my time is to do that is when I go to like different trade shows and stuff because like, yeah, I'm gonna work for a trade show. I'm gonna go to do continued education, but it still gives me time to not be at work.
Yeah, but that's a luxury because you're getting paid to be there now.
Not all the time. Mm.
When was the last time you went to a trade show that you didn't get paid to be there at?
Um,
Exactly.
this weekend. But see, that's another like there are different ways to bring money in.
I don't have the time.
So I say work on that online work. So okay,
What you don't understand is that
I'm gonna
being
challenge you
a mom
to
and a
open up an
dad are
online
two very
store.
different skills sets.
Huh?
What you don't understand is being a mom and being a dad are two very different skill sets. I don't have time. I don't. I will have to hire somebody because at this point, I will be sacrificing somewhere if I pick up something else.
You just said you don't have anything to do today.
That's today.
Today, you don't need to
That's
be on
today.
your
What
online
about
store
tomorrow?
every day. You don't need to be on
What
your
about a
online
day
store.
after?
You don't need to be on your
What about
online store
next
every
week?
day. You don't need to be on your online store every
I
day.
also should be on there more than once a month.
You can check it once a week. You can check it once a week,
This
and
is
you can
my first day
check it for 10
all
minutes a day.
month where I haven't had anything I absolutely 100% need to do. And you talking about I need to go and sit on a park bench and chill, but now you're making me do work.
Either or, you can figure it out. You can
I'd
sit on a
rather go
park
sit on a
bench.
park bench and ignore the children trying to pet my dog.
You can write down all the things you want in your online store.
Nothing. I told you I don't want to do retail. Y'all, he don't listen.
I'm about to yell at you.
We do business different. I don't want to do retail. You know how many people done told me I should start selling combs and brushes and colognes? Yet nobody has asked me. There's no demand for it. Nobody has asked me, hey, do you have a brush or a comb you could sell me? Do you
No, but
have
I
some
can send you.
cologne
No, but I can send
that
you
I
the
could
link.
buy for you?
Send
No,
you my
nobody has
Amazon
said
store
that.
link.
I only do things according to demand.
I can send you
There
my
has been
online
absolutely no
Amazon link.
demand for these things
You know why? Because it's also not
because
being
it's
promoted.
easier to get on Chewy and get it for $5 than to buy it from me for 30.
You can have an online Amazon storefront.
I'm
You
not
can
giving
have a.
Jeff Bezos no more of my money. I canceled my subscription a month ago. It's politics. I have to draw the line somewhere. He paying his employees nickels and dimes, and he is a billionaire. The line has to be drawn somewhere in the sand, and it starts with me. Target, Walmart, Jeff Bezos. Not getting no more of my money. Walmart and Target never got my money, but Jeff Bezos ain't getting no more of my money either.
I respect your stance.
Yes, that's
But we
it.
got to figure something out, friend.
We do. We do. Absolutely, we do. There's more money to be made somewhere. It's just I gotta get a little bit more creative with it because it has to be something I want to spend my time doing, the very little free time that I do have.
Yeah,
Because grooming more dogs is just not the answer.
that's not in the
I
cards.
don't
No,
I don't want to do that no more either.
I mean, truthfully and honestly, and that's why I'm
Keep it a
like,
butt. I do
we got
not
to figure
dream
out
of labor, darling. I don't want to be doing any of this anymore.
is
I don't get the same satisfaction I used to grooming dogs. All I want to do is baths and de-shed and nail trims. I don't do no more haircuts. Like if I could just throw all my shears and my clippers away and never use them again, that'd be a great day. All I want to do is get baths and de-sheds and nail trims. I don't want to deal with no more doodles, poodles, oodles, doodles. None of them no more. I don't want to do no more schnauzers with
yeah.
baby beards. It's very unsatisfying. It's very disheartening. It's they got these big fluffy Bichons. Oh, just shave it all the way down. Excuse me, what?
Yeah, that would piss me off.
Like I'm
That
just not
would
happy with the
definitely piss me off.
direction that pet parenting is going in. Like I understand, and it's about to be a whole nother rant. I understand that yeah, it's cool. They treating the dogs like kids now. They ain't leaving them tied up on the trees no more. But they still looking for free medical care for the dogs. They complain about the medical care for the dogs. They expect the groomers to give free medical advice for the dogs. And I'm just like, you could call the vet. I got this client now. I don't know what you're doing, but like his skin is getting worse.
Mhm.
And she goes, well, I've been using this, and this, and this, and this. Okay, so you've done everything except go to the vet. I don't know what else to do. I literally just told you to go to the vet. What do you mean you
Here
don't know
for
what
it.
else to do?
That's literally that's where your answer lies. It's after
Because
that.
if it was your child and you had given every cough medication in the world and the cough didn't stop after a month, like you're going to the doctor. Why are
Yep.
you so hesitant about this as a pet parent? Yes, I understand. You about to pay $500 for them to tell you, oh, it's, I don't know, a yeast infection, and you could have used some athlete's foot powder to get rid of it. Yes, but you didn't know that at first.
Mhm.
So it is what it is. So I totally understand that pet parenting has come a long way since the 90s, but goddamn, it could be better. That's all I'm saying.
And I agree with you 1000%.
I also don't want to do color no more. So I want to be able to express my creative juices through these dog grooms by not doing the same. Oh, do a short teddy bear. Like I'm tired of doing that. I'm tired of hearing puppy cut. I'm just not happy. I'm just not happy with the grooming industry at this moment, honestly. Maybe I need to quit for a couple months and come back to it.
Or just
Rebuild my
upgrade.
clientele.
Yeah, I was gonna say rebuild your clientele in a totally different
I
area.
I should just quit, rebuild, get my business together the way I want it, and come back ready to work. I don't know about a whole different area part of it all because it's like I don't like driving either. If I quit, I ain't returning back to mobile. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I ain't going back to mobile. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of driving. Every time I get in that truck, I'm like, I'm disgruntled.
So it's time to figure something else out.
I'm gonna get on YouTube and start complaining about my job on YouTube Shorts.
You should do that on TikTok too, so you can make some money off of TikTok. I have
Um,
a friend. I have a friend who literally was paid $3,000 last month off of TikTok
Doing
just
what?
by just talking,
Mm.
and the minutes are like a minute long. I mean, the videos are like a minute long, and just talking, telling people to basically stop being lazy, and
Are you
that
talking about mom?
encouraged. Yeah,
I be seeing her on my For You page.
and I was just like,
It
bro,
was funny because somebody
I'm
sent me
proud
her
of you.
video a while ago that was like, "Ain't you tired of pulling your pants up over your stomach?"
And I was just like, I'm so proud of you. Like
Yeah.
just saying stuff, just saying just random stuff, right? And I'm just like, we talked about it a few months ago to where it was like social media is going to pay my bills. And now you're basically holding yourself accountable because now you have a following of people who are holding you accountable, but still
No, I don't want to do that either.
it's paying your bills. So yes, you could do it. You start telling people how they need to shit, what they need to do in this grooming industry, oh yeah, people are gonna listen. Okay.
But when
And
I
you're
started
gonna
doing it, everybody hated me for it. Everybody was
but
like, "Oh my
that's
God, I can't believe you said that."
but that's
You really
that's
shouldn't say
the
that. But now it's the culture to talk shit about your clients.
but
Interesting.
but not even, I mean, you probably were one of the first people to do it because they were actually like, oh, this actually gets results, right? But even with that, it's like, look, people need to hear it. People need to hear it because there are so many people that are hand holding that's not holding people accountable for what they need to do and how they need to do it and how they treat us as service providers. So when you have somebody that stands up and actually is well opinionated on why people do what they do or why we try to understand why people do what they do, like people are going to listen. And I will say that um the negative comments is what's going to help you out. You don't have to
Not really, because
respond.
any engagement is all engagement. I mean, it's good engagement as far as
Exactly.
social media goes. Like they don't differentiate between it.
No,
Ten
you're
thousand
still going
comments
to
is
get
10,000 comments, even if you only got one good one.
right. But and that means you are going to get paid because people are sharing it, people are commenting,
People
people are
like, look at this
engaging,
bullshit.
people are
TeLisa just
liking.
posted.
And TeLisa is like, "Pay me, boy." Like,
And
yes.
I know a lot of influencers, I guess if you want to call them that, talk about that a lot. They be like, and a lot of the comments be like, you wouldn't have been able to waterboard that information out of me. But if you getting a check for it, I mean, shit. If you just here for the money,
There are so many people that talk about
I
some
do believe in
outlandish stuff
discretion. I
on
do
it.
believe in discretion. I do believe in shame. I believe in this. Disappointment. I believe in embarrassment. So, I wouldn't be sharing like personal information and stuff like that. And I wouldn't be like out in clients saying their names or their dogs' names or stuff like that. But like a hit dog gonna holler every time. Cause when I be in
Every
my
single
story
time.
talking about dogs, clients be like, is that about me? And I'll be like, is it? Is it?
If you don't want me to talk about you, then do better.
A hit
They're gonna
dog
talk
gonna
about
holler every time.
they're gonna talk about you regardless.
We'll see.
Just yeah. I challenge you to do that. Okay,
You
do
challenging me
that.
to do a whole lot of things, and I ain't gonna lie
Do
to
that. No, you're not gonna do the online store.
you.
So that was
I've not
that was
accepted
crossed
any
off.
of these challenges.
Okay. Yes, you are. So the online store crossed off. Okay. The your second business, that requires time. So I'm giving you till January 1st to start working on that. And
What we supposed
planning.
to be doing in regards to that? Just getting information together.
Um your business name and applying for the get your business name, apply for the state nonprofit status, and then start working on the 501(c)(3) after that.
I want to open up the barber shop. I want to do it. You want to do it?
We could do that.
They're gonna call it the dog cave
I
or the
would
shop, the paw
see,
shop.
you see
Shop.
how happy you were saying
That
that? You see how happy
was
you were
such a good
so
idea, though.
it is. It is. You see how happy and excited? That's what I want. That's that.
That was such a
Let's
good idea,
do
though.
that. Let's do that. Let's do it. Let's do it.
A male operated grooming salon.
Let's do it. All right. See, there we go. So, let's get that situated, and then, yeah, we could have,
And then we're gonna
you
do
have,
booth rent like the barber shops.
okay. I'm here for it. I'm here for it because honestly, it is exhausting. Um, trying, in like a lot of places operate to where they are getting or they're marketing themselves to make sure that everybody gets appointments and stuff. So like at this point, if you're paying booth rent, it's up to you. Your success is on you.
You bring your clients in and handle it like that, like a barber shop.
Right. Just like a
We take
barbershop.
walk-ins, but like if you ain't got no clients, and we
Just
ain't
like
got no walk-ins, you in trouble, boss.
right. You need to know how to market yourself. So that's a good idea. I say let's make it happen. Make it happen, Captain. All right, we'll do it.
I gotta change my bank and get some loan money first.
Okay. Um, look into a smaller community bank. So,
That's all I'm putting on my plate. That's it. The shop.
okay. No, you still
Operate
need
on the
no,
side.
no. Still go ahead and get this state nonprofit. That's what you really want to do. You're doing what is fun and makes money, but you want the goal to be what you really want to do. Because that is going to fund everything else. Okay, pumpkin?
So we said all this to say what?
Reflect off of this year, y'all. We have made decisions to get us to where we are today, and we can be happy with the decisions that we made. We can be sad or mad about the decisions that we made, but use it all as a learning opportunity to do better. While you still have breath in your body and opportunity, and you have all your limbs, and you have everything that you need to make sure that tomorrow is better than today or yesterday, make sure that you do it because next year we are going to set new goals. We're going to reach new heights. We're going to build new relationships and we're going to grow our business because at the end of the day, we have done this because we love what we do And eventually, we just want to see our business grows, whether or not we're working on our business, right? And everything that we do is a stepping stone to where we want to be in life. So make sure that you always have your goal in mind, your why in mind, your mission, your vision, and understand that it is going to take a million small steps to get there, as long as you keep making those steps and not give up. You can pivot, just don't give up. That's it. That's it. That's me.
Amen.
All right. Till next time. Again, y'all, this is the PETx podcast. My name is Wayne. Y'all follow us on TikTok at the PETx Network and petlanta.inc. And if you're looking for a community of pet professionals, definitely check out the PETx Network as we continue to grow and provide opportunities for growth, community, and encouragement in this journey of pet care entrepreneurship. Uh, Make sure you like, share, subscribe to all of our videos. I see our views. Our views is starting to grow on
Are they?
YouTube. Okay. Yes. Okay. Our views is starting to grow on YouTube. So make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, and check us out for our next episode. Peace. We out.